All right, so welcome back. Today I'm starting a new series that's be called An Interview, and that's basically where I ask friends, family, strangers, doesn't really matter, questions. We're gonna be trying to make your hard-hitting questions to get them to think and to try to get different opinions and perspectives on the world around us and things that's going on. So I hope I like this series as much as I do. And this is the first interview. These questions are going to lead into more questions. It's like an interview kind of. All right. So, in your opinion, 100% your opinion, what do you think makes? All right. No. What do you think changes a boy from being a boy to a man?
Alright. We're gonna let this slide real quick. Oh shit. Maturity. Their view on what's respect, what's like they basically know their like how to talk to people, right? How to treat people. Right. You see someone older than you give them respect, type of shit, right? You see someone younger than you still give them the same respect, but just don't be like, like I see someone older, I say yes, ma'am. Someone, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, shit like that.
Yeah.
With someone else, you could be like, nah. You talk to them a little differently, I say that's what changes them from maturity wise.
Alright, so look, hear me out. Do you think there's people older than you, right? Who you don't even consider that person has become a man yet? By your definition.
Yeah. Because there's people that don't understand certain shit of like respect, you could say. Because some of them could that as like this goes for everything, like even just the little shit, like even when they're just ordering food, like they could be like just the way they're like talking to them, you can tell already they're like, wow, they're not talking like respectfully, their tone, everything, you can just tell.
Yeah.
And some people they are like that.
You don't have to let me in.
And
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, look. I'm leaving two people, all right, and each person, I want you to tell me if that person, in your opinion, your definition, if that person is a man or not, all right. So look, first, very controversial. Well, he's a controversial person. All right, we're gonna go off the top. Andrew Tate, would you consider him a man?
Yes, because there are different ways of like, because overall, if he sees an older woman and the older woman is like serving him food, right, even like restaurant wise, like waiter, anything like that, he talks to them with respect. He doesn't be like, give me this shit ASAP, you know what I mean? Like, he's not that fucking, he's not really like that. He plays a persona on cameras, but realistically he's giving respect to women out there. He's just not showing respect to women who have the mentality of them not showing respect to their man, and he's showing it. He's trying to tell them that hey, by you doing this and this, you're not showing respect towards a man, right? You're just basically doing what you want to do and you want to be validated for it, and think that just because you're doing that, it isn't wrong because it's her life. Well, it's her life, but if she wants to be with someone, she's gotta give them respect type shit. So I think he's basically, it's like a different way of telling women that you're not respecting, you're fucking holding around basically, right? And there's a certain level where if you don't even give yourself respect, why should they receive respect? Because if you don't even have respect for yourself, like dignity wise, why should other people give you respect when you're not even respecting yourself or your own actions type shit? So I feel like he is like he is a man, you could say, because he has a different type of mindset, and some people may disagree. Yeah, it's a little different type of mindset, but it's there to where he gives respect. He knows what he's doing and shit like that.
All right. So look. Before I get to the other person, I got a question. So, do you think, like, someone under the age of 18, right? Do you think that person can become a man? Like, let's say, like a 15-year-old. Do you think that 15-year-old can become a man at such a young age?
Yeah, because becoming a man, becoming a man really is all about your mindset. I wouldn't say really it's about an age, because there's different areas where it's like here in the United States, 18 you're given the title of an adult, of a man, of being a man instead of a boy now, right? But you can still act fucking dumb as shit, do irresponsible shit, disrespect people, and you will still be considered an adult. And that's when, once you're considered an adult, people really push you to be showing respect, because they're trying to tell you, hey, we're giving you the title of an adult, so you got to transition it from whatever the fuck you were doing in the past to this now, because that's what, you know what I mean? Like a 15-year-old basically has the opportunity of becoming a man, because I don't think he's like, because being an adult is just a title at a certain age. Like in Mexico, you could be driving at the age of 8, 6. They're not considered a man then, but they're still considered children. Like in Mexico, at the age of 15 is when they consider you becoming a woman. That's when quinces come around, because it's like a transition of like your new life. You know, you're transitioning into a woman now. That's what a quince is for. And that's what I feel like. Yeah, like it's all like I said, maturity. You know, they understand the wrongs, the rights better. They treat people with respect. They, you know, they start working and shit, right? Because like right here, it's like you got to be like 16 and up to work. Back in other places, they're working from the age of probably like 8 or under, or fucking 8 and up, basically. And that right there is like, they're already a man because they're focusing on their family. They're focusing on trying to take care of their family. Even if they're a child, they have the mindset of protecting. And that's what I feel like a man is. A mindset of a man is to protect the family thing. Fucking beat alpha, you can say, without being cringy or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like that's a weird ass answer, but yeah. I don't know.
We're gonna go on to the next person.
Okay.
Right? So, in your opinion, would you call Future a man?
Damn. I would say, yeah. Because he's not. Look, he's respecting women, but in not the way you want him to respect a woman. You know what I mean? Like, what people don't realize is, yeah, he's a shitbag basically, right? He have kids with multiple women, right? But at the end of the day, he's making sure there's food on their table. He's making sure their clothes and shit. They have clothes and everything they need, right? But this is where it gets difficult because he's not there. He's not present. even if he tries to be present, it's difficult because he's not present. You know, and we don't know if he's like on the phone with his kids most of the time or anything like that. We just know that we only see videos of him at clubs and shit, which gives a bad representation of him being a father and shit. But we really don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? There's some aspects of him that are like, yeah, he ain't shit type shit, right? And that's where it's like, that's where he needs to step up type shit. Cause I'm gonna say I wouldn't say he's a man then, cause he's not really being there for the kids. He's not stepping up really to be there for him from what we're seeing. So I don't think I would consider him a man, because he's not stepping up. You know what I mean? Like our homie, right? For example, got a girl pregnant. What did he do? He stepped up. He's not fooling around or anything. He stepped up. He's making sure she's good. He's making sure she eats well, shit like that. Now that's a man right there. He seen the mistake he did, right? So he's manning up. That's why our homie, right, has my respect, because that's a man right there. He was like, all right, I gotta step up now. I gotta make sure this. He didn't get the car he wanted because he was like, it's too risky. That's why I consider him a man, but not future, because he's not stepping up to that completely. So I would say I wouldn't say he's a man, just because of that aspect.
All right, baby. All right. Last question. All right. What do you think, in your opinion, is like the perfect woman?
That's hard because no woman is always gonna have everything. Right? And same goes with a guy. Not every guy is gonna have everything. Right? He could lack, fucking maturity. He could lack a little respect. Same goes for the women. Lack of maturity, lack of respect, lack of loyalty. There's not always gonna be like, but I would say like a perfect man or woman would be them having respect, right, for their partner, loyalty, and honesty. Because I feel like if you don't have none of those, then it's not really, I don't know, it wouldn't be good. It helps the relationship, you could say, having those three things: loyalty, respect, and honesty. Because once you there's certain shit where you're allowed to be like, lie a little. You know what I mean? That friendly lie though, it's a friendly lie where it benefits. Where it's like a little secret, like, like, hey, we're going here, and then you guys actually go somewhere else, right? You lie about going to something. That's like a little friendly lie, right? But any lies about that is gonna really actually impact your relationship, it could be just little lies too, because little lies could lead to big lies. So that's why I say honesty is a big one, because you could be doing something that I ain't gonna fuck with, but I'm gonna still have a lot of respect for you for telling me the truth, instead of hiding it and leading it to lurk somewhere. So eventually, like, when I do find out about it, it's like it changes a whole different point of view, like your point of view of that person, right? And it's better to just be like telling the truth and shit, so you could be like, damn, you fucked up, but you're gonna learn to be like, I still, like, I fuck with you because you told me, you didn't hide it from me, you told me. And that's where I feel like shit is like, you could respect the person because they actually told you, even though they knew they fucked up, they still told you. And that's what is like really good. about a relationship, and then you guys talk it out, this and this, and then you go about your day type shit, and then you figure out, you know, the issue, the solution, and shit like that. Go about your day type shit. But yeah, honestly, what do you take your respect?
That's a video.